What is good, Stompers? It is your boy Troy Yeager, and I'm back at it again, guys. With another one, back again with another video. This week's edition of Monday Night Raw was quite a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a doozy. We had a lot of interesting, progression in storyline wise, and beginning of the show. You know what? I don't have a lot to say, but this Raw was incredibly short, dog. I was just so shocked the fact that it flew by just like that, dog. By the time I got my food, it was already over, bro. It's insane. But yeah, man, let's get into this week's Raw, man. I ain't trying to talk because something bothered me about this show, man. One in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off with Sexy Red. WrestleDrop. Put that heat meter, put it way down on the cold section. Put it way down in the cold section, bro. I ain't gonna talk more until you put it down in the cold section, bro. Because what in the absolute fuck, bro? What is up with WWE's fetish with rappers, bro? With female rappers in particular. Female rappers are not even that good, bro. Are you serious, bro? Sexy Red? What? Why is she there? Why is she there, bro? No pop, bro. I was just like that guy in the front row, dog, that was wearing those things, bro. Bro, I was just pissed off at this. Like, WWE, why? Why y'all gotta bring her here, man? Is it already bad enough as it is, bro? She got into trouble, dog, the night after NXT's Battleground earlier this year. Is it that? Do y'all need the... I blame Sean for this. But you know what? I digress. Sexy Red was there. I don't care. Moving on. I do not care, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we really kick things off with CM Punk coming on out to the crowd. Not through the crowd. He walked to the ramp. He ended there because he couldn't enter the ring because he was in no condition to be in the ring after suffering that. My gosh, man, goated Hell in a Cell match with Drew McIntyre this past Saturday at Bad Blood. And yeah, man, he further talked about how he was just, he didn't feel like a winner. He felt like, man, he just felt like he couldn't do it anymore, dog. He just felt so uncertain about his future. He just felt so, man, he was just really doubting himself, man. He was just, he didn't know whether or not he could keep on going, man, because he had 0 Hell in a Cell matches left in him because, dude, he was just old, man. Dude is in his 40s. And he went through a goated match like that. Nah, man, CM Punk, you have not lost a step, man. Even though people want to be doubting him, that's what he also talked about. He wanted to thank three different types of people in his life. One are his diehard fans, bro, the one who's been with him since day one, who never questioned his loyalty and whatnot. Number 2 are the people in the back who've always supported him. And number 3 are the people who always hated him, doubted him. And he said it himself, man, your hate makes cash. So, you know what I'm saying? No, keep hating. You know what I'm saying? No, you fill in my bank account. That's what CM Punk said. And he further ended off by saying he's not certain when he'll be back. He will be taking some time off. Obviously, this is like a build up to CM Punk and Gunther in a matchup later on in the remaining months of the year, probably at Survivor Series for the world title. That is a big money match. And yeah, man, that was it, man. CM Punk, he's going to take some time off and hopefully he gets back. He's 100%. And Seth Rollins came in and just, man, that face-to-face confrontation they had, and they didn't touch each other. Well, Seth Rollins did bump to his shoulder, bumped him. So yeah, man, I cannot wait for their match at WrestleMania, dog. This one's going to cook, man. Now, we move on to Seth freaking Rollins. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is Seth freaking Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, his first promo in almost 2 months after Big Bronson's hellacious 6 tsunami attack on him. Seth Rollins also was giving his props to CM Punk, after that match. He saw the match, he tuned in, and he said that hopefully you do feel better. So when you come back and kick your ass, plant the seeds. You know what I'm saying? That Rollins-Punk feud is going to be, glorious, bro. And yeah, man, he further has to focus on his side quest, which is Big Bronson Reed. And he told Big Bronson Reed, you want to make a name of yourself off of my expense. He's gonna give him his 15 minutes of fame, and now he officially challenges him to a match anytime, anywhere. And we all know that this anywhere is gonna. I mean, this anywhere is gonna be probably in Saudi. You know, they're gonna face each other in Crowd Jewel. This is gonna be like an ongoing feud for the remainder of the year, I believe. I mean, like, I get it. They've been on their side quest, so they gotta settle all that. CM Punk with Drew, now Seth with Bronson. Hopefully, this elevates Bronson Reed to that level, because Bronson Reed has been on a roll, dog. In just 2 months, he became the hottest name in Monday Night, and he needs to further to capitalize on this feud, because this feud will elevate him to further stardom, man. So Seth Rollins challenged him, Big Bronson Reed, to answer the call. He wasn't there, Bronson, so he couldn't answer. So we will still be waiting on that. But other than that, man, absolutely a great start to kick off the show, man, with Punk and Rollins teasing for the epic future feud. And yeah, man, Seth Rollins elevating Bronson Reed to another level. It's great stuff, man. Great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is main event Jey Uso in his first IC title defense against New Day's Xavier Woods. And this was a very good match. Good match, good dynamic. Obviously they know each other. They met one-on-one before. Xavier Woods actually has a win over Jey Uso, so this was, a little bit of a revenge match for Jey Uso. But yeah, the real story is that, can Xavier Woods pull the big one? Can he win a singles title for the first time in his illustrious career? Obviously that didn't work out because Jey Uso capitalized, hit the super kick, Uso splash for the 1-2-3. It was a quick match, very quick, fast paced, but it was a good match nonetheless. And yeah, Xavier Woods didn't want to shake his hand after the match. Kofi Kingston was also surprised by that. And that was even the surprise of it. Braun Breaker, out of nowhere, hits this man with a spear. I was so confused. I was like, dude, wasn't this guy, like, didn't they just turn him babyface last week? What is going on here? What is this dilly dally? I was just so confused. I was like, not like in a way of like, oh man, this is cool. I was just generally confused. Wasn't he supposed to be, a babyface? Like, what happened? Like, the whole Gunther interaction, I thought that was supposed to be it. The transition of babyface, but obviously not. Xavier Woods telling Kofi Kingston to not get involved, but Kofi Kingston obviously playing the good guy, got involved, and he got speared by Braun. Then Xavier Woods was not safe. Then Braun Breaker hits his patent running around the ring and hitting him with a devastating spear. Then Braun Breaker stood tall amongst Jey Uso, lifting the IC title above him. I'm so confused. I wish I could tell you more about this, but I'm just so confused, man. Like, why would they revert him back into a heel? I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the good old-fashioned Danny Brooke match. Sheamus going one-on-one with Pete Dunne. Man, they've been going at it for months, man. Damn, bro. Is this like the last one of the feud? Because this has been going on long enough. It should have ended in Bad Blood. There was just been so many good matches they could have put on Bad Blood, bro. But, because of the whole 5-match format of Triple H, it's quite understandable. They don't want to be that, in the Vince era where shit was just 6 hours long and just super unnecessary. But yeah, man, this was an absolutely banger matchup, man. Dude, this match was a banger, bro. Sheamus and Pete, man, bruiser soulmates, man. The whole story was just that, Pete Dunne doesn't want to be called Butch anymore. He's just trying to come out, of his Butch shell, become Pete Dunne as he's was formerly known as and now known as. So, yeah, this was an absolutely bar-burner of a match. These two went at it, bro. Like, this was just hard-hitting, man. And Sheamus, man, dude's a beast, man. He got through everything that Pete Dunne has put him through, even getting tied behind his back. There was even, before that, there was even one spot where he white noised him on top of, like, he white noised him off of a bunch of crates, like, those Scottish bar crates, and on top of tables. And that shit was just absolutely insane, man. I'm surprised that match still kept going. But yeah, man, Pete Dunne tied Sheamus behind his back, and he just carried on the onslaught, hitting him with his own version of the Broad Kick. And yeah, Pete and Sheamus, it looked like it was all over for Sheamus, but nope, he bounced on back, hits him with the flash knee with his hands tied behind his back, may I remind you, and hits him with the Broad Kick for the 1-2-3, and Sheamus wins good old fashioned Donnybrook. Is this the last one of the feud? Hopefully, Pete Dunne can move on to other things. Hopefully, it is in the TNA division. Not TNA, and NXT division. He can feud with Trick Williams and Sheamus. Keep on doing his thing, having banger after the banger matches. That was great stuff. And a few short notes, to add on, throughout what's been going on throughout the night. The Miz had a into confrontation with Karrion Kross. Not a confrontation, they were talking about something. Then we had a little bit of a Wyatt interference, you know what I'm saying there you are. So I'm guessing the Wyatt Six gonna feud with Uncle Howdy is gonna probably go after the Miz. God help the Miz. And next week is gonna be the Miz and R-Truth going one-on-one. Miz was telling him that, we were brothers once. Your kids and my kids are like friends. So yeah, that's gonna be something interesting. White is gonna probably interfere in that. But other than that, man, let's just move on to other things. Up next, it is the 10-woman tag match. I'm not gonna get into deep with this. Lyra, Kira, Zelina Vega, Natalia, Life of the Party, Kitana Chance, and something Kazaro. I always forget the short girl name, dog. I don't know why. Against the PFC and the Holy Union. This was a full little match. I can't comment on this one, but the baby faces won. Zelina Vega, Natalia, Life of the Party, and Lyra Kira. Blah blah blah. Let's move on. And more interesting stuff has happened. Cody Rhodes arrived at Monday Night Raw to have a look at the main event matchup between Sami Zayn and Gunther. Also, other things to be discussed were there was an incident after the show where him and Kevin Owens had a little bit of an altercation, but they refused to talk about it. Not even Cody himself wanted to talk about it. He met up with Sami Zayn, telling him that Sami Zayn telling to Cody that he might be, facing him at Crown Jewel, for the first ever Crown Jewel champion. Still questionable other than that. But Sami Zayn also was like, you want to talk about what happened after, but Cody refused, declined, did not want to talk about it. And that was the whole thing. Cody and Owens, it's crazy. It's getting pretty damn interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event of Monday Night Raw. It is the WrestleMania rematch between Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion, defending his title against Sami Zayn. This was... I need to tell you guys something. This match was 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and they gave us an absolute Monday Night Raw main event instant classic. 10 minutes of pure just wrestling and just hard-hitting action, bro. These two are just wrestling soulmates, dog. From their independent days, right down to WrestleMania, right down to Monday Night, now facing for world titles of the biggest company in the world. Nah, dog. Gunther and Sami, dog, they will not disappoint, dog. You give them 4 minutes, dog, and they'll give you a banger, bro. My God, this was an absolute hard-hitting matchup. Sami Zayn, he was just the underdog in this story, man. I don't want to call him that because he's not underdog anymore. He's a main event level player now. But this match, man, he was really putting on his underdog, facade, and he was just out there just having a banger with Gunther, man. But Gunther, man, proven to be too much for Sami Zayn, hitting the powerbomb and the sleeper, and just Sami Zayn refused to tap out. Man enough to do that, and that's very bro, badass. He refused to tap out, and Gunther retains the World Heavyweight title in an absolute instant classic. Then after the match, we got Cody Rhodes coming on out and having a champions face-off with Gunther. And this match is going to absolutely cook, even though the whole point of it is just nonsensical. Hey, man, we're going to get the match nonetheless. They're going to cook. We saw that in the Royal Rumble from last year. They're going to absolutely cook. And I'm kind of hoping that Sami Zayn would win so that, the bloodline thing, but I'm not going to get too deep with that. But other than that, man, was an absolutely just quick Raw, but other than that, enjoyable. And, man, without further ado, man, subscribe if you will, bro. And I'll see you on the next one. Stop you later. Yeah, I'm keeping that.